Um, it's been hard for me to function. They've been doing things to my organs, and using this technology that can do so much to you remotely, can destroy your organs, your body, and I'm feeling definitely things happening to me. Uh, but I understand that this is me being a test subject in this program. The other things they do to me is the psychological manipulations. This technology has the ability to do so much to you, and I've been validated in many ways. Matter of fact, some of the validations is just kind of proof of how now things are responded. You see this show. Thing is, my wife and kids. This is a show I used to watch, growing up. My high school years to even the reruns, and so I used to watch that all the time. And today, what's happening when I see little girls, especially, they do these nasty sexual stimulations, disgusting things that they make me experience, and then they're like, "No, what we're doing, we're mapping to you when you were a kid, and this and that." And it's like, this makes no sense. But I've been watching. It isn't. It makes no sense. I'm an adult, and this is the response that you're forcing me to have. And so what they're doing now is, this is what's happening all the time. For example, this is a show I've watched many times, many, many times. I mean, it used to be on reruns all the time. And you see this little girl there. Didn't get any nasty reaction that they forced me to have today. So what was happening there? So it proves that my mind is being altered for me to experience these things these ways. And what they're doing now, is just going to my memories and try to slowly implanting the stimulations that they forced me to have today. To stay matching. So we mapped it, we match it, you see, and they just literally slowly making me have this nasty sensation and stimulations toward this kid, this baby. When I was able to watch these multiple times normally, this used to come on TV all the time. And so this is just validation that you are being altered. They are changing your ways of thinking. They are changing your thoughts. They're changing your reactions. They're forcing you to get a reaction that you are not experiencing naturally, organically. You are no longer yourself. You're just being manipulated to experience whatever they want you to experience. And then they try to gaslight you to accepting these things. Literally watch this thing multiple times. No, well, I have multiple times. I've watched it all the time. All the time watch this show. None of this nastiness. Now I'm getting these weird sensations, stimulations, these different feelings, and it's manipulated. And some of the things they were saying, it's like, no, what we're doing is we are making you think about or feel the way you felt when you were a kid, when you were like a middle schooler, a 13, 14-year-old kid, and that's what you experience. Literally try to make me experience that. It's crazy. And it's like, nope, I remember what you did as a kid. You see that's proof. It's like, even when I was a kid, I wasn't experiencing that. But wait, I'm not a child. And when I was watching that, even though I watched it even in my later teens, it was like I didn't know experience any of this nastiness, any of these stimulations. And of course, later on, of course, too. So you're obviously manipulating my brain to make me have this disgusting reaction. They usually say black girls are black girls. Yeah, okay. They have these tactics of using this pedophilia type of torture to break you down. They are doing everything possible to then make you identify with these manipulations. And then they have trash like, now we mapped it. All the gimmicky nastiness they do. Listen, me making videos are not going to change anything. But one thing is for sure, is I will never let these people do what they do and escaping the fantasy. These cowards, these bottom feeders that involve themselves in this program where it's the safest thing you can do to somebody that is this harmful. Like what they can do to you remotely. They're wearing the pages. That's how comfortable it is. Every once in a while, when they want to be brave, they open the door. They say something. We are because it's just some retardation. Obviously, everything that they try to present themselves to make you forget the reality of what these people are doing, because they are forcing men and women to see kids and react to kids in these sexual ways. They are truly pedophiles. I rather rot away. I rather my organs failing than having to live my life forcing a man or woman to have sexual reaction toward children and try to gaslight that person into accepting this false reaction. This reaction is forced onto you. And be this cowardly doing this nasty thing. You can have all this negative thing ongoing with you. In one lifetime, you cannot be doing this nastiness to people, doing it in the most cowardly purpose, having to live this cowardly way, making yourself a character. I'd rather away than flourish in this disgusting life that these people are living in. I honestly do not want to trade places with anybody who's involved in this. By far. They know that. This is literally, I stand on that. I'd rather die slow than work for governmental entities where they're using test subjects that are human and utilize these tactics to see the best way to push somebody into insanity. Not only they manipulate us, target individuals in these disgusting ways, they also torture children as young as these kids. Like I said, these people, if there's such things as karma, as heaven or hell or whatever, if I was them, I would definitely not believe in any of that. Because there's no way that you can tell me that you can find any kind of dignity and do not think like you're a piece of trash doing these things to people. Being involved in a program where they are forcing men and women to look at children in a sexual way. And that's your job. That's these people are living their precious life that is going to end doing this thing, and very cowardly. It's not even like it's not like a brave thing to do. It's a very cowardly thing. Do you know what's the brave about that? Is the bravery they have is to be so shameless, to do the things they do with no shame. That's the only bravery thing they have. They are so brave to be shameless to that level, to be this disgraceful. That is the only bravery they have. That's it. That's the life. So I'm like, this gives me dignity in these horrible ways of dying. So I'd rather die this way. Target individual do not identify with the manipulations. They are altering who we are. They are changing our thoughts on manipulation. They're manipulating us, even our memories. This is what Robert Duncan was saying. This is the cognitive warfare of really trying to change, using this personality rebuild or change, where they're just changing, you creating a false personality and want you to identify with this to the point where they go into your memories. This show that you used to watch normally with none of this nastiness now, because this little girl is there, they're trying to change your memories, or they're not trying, they're actually changing your memories to get you to have the nasty stimulation that they force you to have today. This is what this bottom feed is working for, these governmental entities that have a lot of problem with pedophilia. And I gotta make a video about something that they try to, the projection of reality. The projection of reality is just insane. But that's their job. That's literally, they wake up day in and day out, put their working pages to do these things. To all my target individuals, stay strong.